This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Taste of Universal podcast. I'm Shelby, and I am co-hosting today's episode with Tracy.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's not just us. We're also joined by Kayla.
Hello.
And Kelly.
Hey, everyone.
So what's going on with everybody?
So you guys know last month was my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And I did a theme party that was come as my favorite things. And my husband came as Epic Universe. So he put on a Bowser mask. We face painted Frankenstein. He had a cloak. And I made him a toothless shirt and stuck stars all over him.
Wow.
It was fantastic. And then another friend was Dudley Do-Right. So I had 2 Universal people at my party of my favorite things.
Awesome. I saw the photos and I did wonder if there was a theme or if it was just fancy dress.
Yeah. I went as Gatsby. The Great Gatsby is one of my favorite movies.
I gathered. Do you know I've got that on DVD and it's still in the cellophane? I know.
Oh, no.
I know. It just hasn't been watched and I bought it when it was released. So there you go.
Well, I recommend. One of my favorite things.
I know.
I told Kayla that if I could have gone to her party, I would have come dressed as a giant chicken wing because of how often she talks about chicken wings on the show. So,
Oh, that would have been funny. Oh.
How's everyone else? What's new with you guys?
not too much. It's storming here, so hopefully I can make it through this podcast without losing electricity. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed
for that.
Yeah, it's just uni for me because I'm about to graduate. So, yep.
And I have a sprained ankle, so I haven't been to the parks much.
No.
That's loud.
Yeah, been fun. I'm honestly, if it's gonna happen, at least it's not Horror Nights because I would be dying
Yeah.
if I couldn't go to Horror Nights. So you know what? I'll take it now, and I'll be better later. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Oh, wow.
Bright side.
Yeah. Well,
Shelby, out of all the things I thought you'd say, it wasn't, well, at
Yeah,
least it's
I know.
not during HHN, which is true.
It is. I don't, you know what? We're like, the temperatures are getting hotter here. I'm kind of like, I'm fine not being outside.
Uh-huh.
So it's okay. I'll just hide in the house for a little bit. But yeah, at least it's not during HHN because I would be really upset.
yeah, that really wouldn't be good.
No.
Okay, let's crack on then because we've got quite a bit to get through. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed our April episode about celebrating special occasions in the parks. Now, if you haven't listened yet, please go back and check it out because it was a lot of fun to record. Today's appetizer, like usual, is all about the food news around the resort. And once again, we're saving most of the Epic Universe news for a future episode, but there are still a few little news items to discuss. So Kayla, can you give us a quick update on Chez Alcatraz?
Yeah, so Chez Alcatraz, located in San Francisco area of Universal Studios, is getting a major facelift. The stand closed on April 10th, and the construction bid listed demolition, concrete work, mill work, carpentry, drywall work, painting, plumbing, and electrical work. Essentially, this isn't just a small little cleaning it up. They're definitely demolishing, rebuilding.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, a temporary location has been set up so you can still get your shark attacks and other drinks from Murph and the gang. Shelby, you were just there. Did you have a chance to stop by?
Yes, I did actually. So it's a really cute little stand. It's kind of themed. It's got some brick, pillar things around it and some umbrellas. It kind of looks like a Mardi Gras food tent, essentially. Before they started doing them really fancy with the roofs and everything. And they, like you said, Kayla, they pretty much have all of your favorite drinks. They have Ocean Attack. I don't go here very often because I don't tend to drink mixed drinks, but I'm assuming that all of the specialty cocktails are the same. But they have the Escape, San Francisco Bay Breeze, Cranberry Lemon Splash. There's a Bruce, an Alcatraz, and a Ruby Paloma. So those are your options if you're going to go there. They also have a bunch of beer, draft beer, red wine, and white wine. So it's a nice little stand. It's literally directly next to Chez Alcatraz. You could throw a stone and hit it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if
I'm glad they're keeping an option open. It's such a staple right there that I'm glad they recognize that Which is good. Like, this is good. This is positive news that Universal is recognizing that we love things and get emotionally attached to even brick and mortar buildings and things like that. So I think it's cool that they're
very true
keeping that available to everybody.
Yes. It does make me sad that I can't have an ocean attack, though, which I assume is what they're calling the shark attack, because it contains vodka, and I'm allergic to that.
Oh.
And
jeez, Tracy.
I was gonna say, Tracy, you can have it.
Yeah, I was confused for a second too, but yes.
No, I don't
I
want to
think
die.
this was smart. That I don't know. I'm not. Hopefully, I don't hurt anyone's feelings listening. But when you really look at it, like, it was cute, but I feel like there really could be a much more themed, neat Jaws stand.
Yeah,
and like, it was cool, but it could definitely use an update. So I'm really curious to see what they're gonna build. I guess obviously that's the thing, right? Hopefully it's better, which
it should be.
I have high hopes.
Yes. Yeah.
While we were in studios, we also got new crepes. As of recording, there are 3 crepes available at Central Park Crepes. How many times can I say the word crepe? There is 1 savory crepe, the new chopped tripletta, which is roasted pork, smoked ham, grilled beef, lettuce, tomatoes, Swiss cheese, potato sticks, and mayo ketchup for $12.99. There are also 2 sweet options as well. The first is the new vegan cookie butter crepe that has a vegan whipped cream cheese, cookie butter, vegan whipped cream, and a crunchy cookie for $11.99. And then they also still have the classic strawberry hazelnut crepe for $9.99. So I was actually looking at the old menus because I was like, how many crepes did we used to have? And I think when the stand first opened, there were 6, and they've knocked it down to 3, like total, which is so interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have high demand, so I'm sure that is the entire reason that they're like, we're only going to make 3 crepes.
Yeah. And the lemon blueberry going off the menu was not a popular choice.
I have heard that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean not a popular choice. I mean, it was very popular, but it was not a popular decision, is more what I should say.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understood what you meant, Tracy.
I've never managed to get one because I've never had any of the ones that I would eat left.
Would you eat the cookie butter one? Can you eat that?
Oh, yes, definitely.
There's probably coconut in it.
Oh, no.
But I don't know. I could find out for you.
Yeah. So
if need be.
It's this weird thing that people will swear to me, nope, that it's got like a coconut extract or something in it, but you can't taste it.
You'll taste
defy
it.
you and I will find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, let me know because I do want to try that one.
Okay, I'll definitely find out for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I had it the other day. It was good. It's very delicious. Don't get me wrong, but it is far too sweet.
That was absolutely my first thought. Was like, I would never order that for myself. I would take a bite of somebody else's, and that would probably be all I could get. Like, cookie butter sounds amazing to me because I like cookies and I like peanut butter and almond butter and things like that. But straight up cookie butter is one of those things that it's far too like cloyingly. What's that word?
Cloying.
It's cloyingly sweet for me. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. It says vegan whipped cream cheese, but I think that is also cookie butter flavor because I was digging around in the crepe and it wasn't white like cream cheeses. And when you got the vegan berry in the past, it was just regular cream cheese. But this looks like it also might be cookie butter flavor, which I'm like, it's too much. And I tried to ask the team member when I was ordering, I was like, could I possibly get some strawberries in that? And they were just flat out told me no, like no reasoning why. I don't know, but I feel like it would help cut the sweetness. I know strawberries are also sweet, which is silly, but
it's a different sweet, isn't it?
A different sweetness. Yeah, a different
kind,
level. Yeah. So I feel like that would have helped a lot. I don't know. I did leave that feedback in my group and maybe someone will see it and be like, you know what, we should have strawberries. I can't, I used to be able to finish all of the 3 previous vegan crepes by myself. This one I cannot, and me and my current husband could not finish it together. And I don't like to throw away food at Universal, but I had to throw away part of the crepe, and I was devastated by that.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to waste this, but I can't eat it. Yeah. It's too sweet.
The tripletta sounds delicious. I wish there would be a way to make that without the cheese, and if the crepe shell was dairy free, like without any cross contamination and stuff. That's if that sounds odd to someone, it's basically like the Puerto Rican version of a Cuban sandwich. It's like the joke is that like the Puerto Ricans saw the Cuban and they were like, well, we're going to add one more meat. So that's where the name tripletta comes from, of that they wanted to one up. It's usually like this massive, massive sandwich served on like a hoagie or thicker bread roll. So I think it would be interesting as a crepe, but that Swiss cheese would make that a no-go as far as cross-contamination on the stand, since they cook it directly on the same surface. I couldn't ask them to clean it between.
Well, you could.
I could, but I personally, in my soul, would see the line behind me and be like, maybe not. So, but I'm guessing this will be pretty quick-lived as far as seasonal.
I imagine
goes.
so.
So I don't even know that it would still be there by the time I got there in June.
I don't know. When they do this stuff, like when they flip out the vegan one, it usually stays for a while and they don't change that menu too often. So you might be safe. I don't know. Don't hold me to that, but they usually keep the menu for quite a while, other than like Mardi Gras, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll go and like be first in line one day. I'm gonna rope drop the crepe stand, you guys.
Yeah,
do it.
Like if the shell itself is
you can get the vegan shell, so you should be safe there.
But is the vegan shell sweet, or is it the same?
I think they're all the same.
Oh, okay.
I think it's all the same.
Yes.
I think it's the same shell.
This is the plan. I'm gonna rope drop the crepe stand.
They don't open till 11 or like 10:30. So I mean, you can hang out for a minute.
That's what I mean. I'll get into the park and then I'll go stand in line well before it opens.
All right. Last in Universal Studios food news, via our own Shelby at Universal Vegans, the cookie butter waffle from Mardi Gras is here to stay. You can get that at the snack stand right outside of Today Cafe.
Ooh. I have a question for you guys regarding that, because I didn't go to this stand. Obviously, it didn't have any vegan options when Mardi Gras was going on, but was the strawberry waffle also part of Mardi Gras, or is that new? Because there's a cookie butter waffle and a strawberry waffle. So there's two at that.
So that was the stand that had the like wildly polarizing onion waffle.
Okay, that's what it was.
That was like savory and sweet at the same time, that some people loved and
a
lot of other people didn't.
Yeah.
It was like a very polarizing. It was like smoked onion and Gouda, or onion and something else, but the waffle was still sweet. So the strawberry one sounds new.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was the one stand that was like mostly vegan stuff, and now they've knocked it down to the everything pretzel and a pineapple bowl. I'm like, okay.
I wonder if the cookie butter waffle is as sweet as the crepe then.
I would imagine so.
So go into Today Cafe, get yourself a coffee to cut that sweet, and you're set.
That work.
It would.
Yeah. Why is like cookie butter the new?
It's the most popular thing now. I know.
It's the new thing.
It's the new avocado toast.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
What was it a couple of years ago that they put on everything? The pork carnitas was on everything for.
Yeah. And then when it was, I mean, I'm going back a while. When we first came out, 2004 and 5, everything was cinnamon.
Oh.
Everything was cinnamon. We came home absolutely addicted to the stuff. And even now, we have cinnamon, and that's where it transports us back to Orlando. It's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, over at City Walk, by the time this episode airs, we will have said goodbye to Cinnabon, and rumors indicate strongly that it will be replaced by a Butterbeer store. And staying in City Walk, Ben the Bao got a little Kung Fu Panda love in conjunction with the release of the new movie. Specialty black and white steamed bao buns were offered, with the white bun being a sweet coconut matcha custard and the black bun filled with chicken teriyaki. And you could order them individually or together. And there were also 2 specialty boba drinks. And so we like to kind of report on some of these things when we can, even if the specialty items don't stick around very long, because it's a good reminder that Universal does like to mix things up every once in a while. And this was not super highly publicized. It was not all over social media or anything. So just a reminder to you guys and to us to kind of keep our eyes peeled when we're around the parks, because sometimes there's a big like Instagram or social media push when a new item comes out. And other times something just pops up, kind of like this, that was a cute little themed item that could kind of just break up your day if you're used to, if you're someone like Shelby who goes all the time and you're used to getting the same things. all the time. It's kind of nice to have these options that just pop up.
Mm-hmm. And they all sound good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've also got some more information on the Stella Nova and Terra Luna resorts, which are set to open early 2025. They will offer a variety of unique dining options for guests looking to have a meal or grab a quick snack between visits to the parks. And this includes the Cosmos Cafe and Market at Stella Nova Resort and the Omega Cafe and Market at Terra Luna Resort. These quick service restaurants feature made-to-order American classics for breakfast, lunch and dinner, plus a selection of grab-and-go items.
Galaxy Bar and Galaxy Grill at Stella Nova Resort and Moonrise Bar and Moonrise Grill at Terra Luna Resort. Guests can enjoy burgers, quesadillas, and salads at these walk-up service pool bars and grills. Plus, guests 21 and older can purchase cocktails, beers, and wine with a valid photo ID. Nova Bar at Stella Nova Resort and Luna Bar at Terra Luna Resort. Each hotel's lobby bar will offer specialty cocktails curated with unique ingredients along with the classics. Stella Nova is set to open January 21st, 2025, which is so exciting, followed shortly by Terra Luna on February 25th. They are available to book today. Quick thoughts?
Has anyone booked either of them out of us?
Not out of us. Well, I'm speaking for everybody. Sorry, not me.
No.
I haven't either. I'm waiting for the other one.
I'm waiting for... So everyone's talking about price. And I guess, like, knock on wood, I don't know. I honestly feel like this is getting especially vloggers, people that want to get there when they open, and it's high because of that. And because this is what a prime value, so it should be similar to Aventura and Cabana, which currently it's not. Or I guess sometimes on like some weird weekdays it can be. For the most part, I was seeing around 300. I'm hopeful that it'll go down, and I'll book it.
I'm just checking checking last night's script because we discussed it.
For January and February, Kayla, it was that high?
Yes.
I think that's weekends.
Okay. I haven't checked in a while. I might be.
Yeah, weekends is quite high.
Yeah. I went right to sleuthing to see if I could figure out when Epic Universe was going to open based off of hotel prices. It did not yield any tangible results. But because I was like, if it's this weekend in June, how much would 3 nights be? If it's this weekend in June, how much would 3 nights be? And it followed standard summer pricing of like, I think May was more like 150. Yeah. June was like 170. July was like 180.
So then it's already, I looked when it first dropped and it was, I think, 300 a night. So it's already stabilizing to like a normal,
Yeah, we've got, it's going to open, and I think these are midweek prices, $147 a night plus tax, and that's based on a stay of 4 nights or more. Weekends will be more expensive. Holidays will be more expensive, obviously.
Yeah.
And then you don't even want to know about Helios, but we'll talk about that another time. All I'll say is,
that's what I'm waiting
sell
for.
a kidney.
Universal going to take all my money.
Yeah, that's going to be near 4 figures.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I've never spent that on a hotel.
Yes. Just putting this out there now, I am never going to be able to say the names of these hotels correctly. Like that, it's just going to be an absolute crapshoot because Stella Luna is one of my favorite children's books to read with my students, and Terra Nova is like a camping gear company. And so that's the words in my head. So I will, like, my brain will never directly go to
it's just going to reverse
Stella Nova and Terra Luna.
Oh, no.
So I'm just going to put a blanket apology out there
it's all
to you and our listeners for the future.
Yeah, and I know that Michelle is, like, obviously my co-host on the other show, and she's the sponsor of that other show. But if anybody does have any questions about it, she's booking for it, and she's just Portkey Vacations. I'll just shoot her a message online if you've got any questions, because she knows everything. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, they look beautiful.
They do. They kind of. We were discussing last night. We kind of feel that they're very much like the dockside, surfside sort of
That's
feel.
What they look
just,
like,
just whiter. So, but if the food's on a par with, we love the food at dockside, so we'd be happy with that.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what sort of things we are going to get on the finalised menu.
I think Star and Moon celestial theme has a lot of really cool opportunities.
Yeah.
So even that alone, like I don't know, it's, it's a more basic look. I feel like there's a bit of negativity online right now that it's not this super fancy, but I don't think it was ever supposed to be.
Well, personally, I think it's supposed to like emulate space travel. It's got that those clean lines that like spaceships, not that we have big spaceships like that because we don't actually travel like that yet. And you've got your rounded windows and things like that. So I think that's what they're trying to go with. So it's going to be a little minimalist.
I mean, being right there at Epic Universe too, like how long is it going to be before someone goes and takes just like a staycation at one of these hotels?
Yes.
That this will be a bed for people for a very, very long time, and just a place to sleep and maybe grab breakfast on your way in or dinner, or breakfast on your way out or dinner on your way in. But this is not, you're paying for a little bit more for location, but you're not paying for the amenities of somewhere like a Portofino Bay or Sapphire Falls where you are wanting to spend time at your resort. I think this will just be a bed for most people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. Okay. Last but not least, the HogsHead Pub has a new menu item, the Bucks Fizz. This cocktail features Prosecco and orange juice and is $13 plus tax.
I want one. They look so pretty. They're so simple, but they're so pretty.
They do look pretty. Now I need to find out if that's vegan so I can have it. I think I would try that.
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
It's always good to see new things in the HogsHead. Yeah.
Hello, foodie friends. Shelby here with a quick update. Since the recording of this episode, Cinnabon has officially closed in City Walk, and walls are now up around Quiet Flight and Cinnabon. Temporary Cinnabon stands have also popped up in City Walk near the old Cinnabon location and in Islands of Adventure underneath the Port of Entry Bridge, so you'll still be able to get your favorite Cinnabon products at those locations. Just keep in mind those are temporary stands, so they may come and go. Another quick update in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Butterbeer season has officially been extended until June 2nd. Butterbeer popsicles have arrived and are available at both the Magic Neep in Hogsmeade and the Hopping Pot in Diagon Alley. For our vegan and dairy-free friends, this item is not suitable for us, unfortunately. Those with no dietary restrictions can enjoy this item freely.
Okay, so that's going to wrap up the appetizers for this episode. Speaking of the wizarding world, though, for our entree, we wanted to take a deep dive into the food featured in the most magical and arguably the most popular sections of the park. And in 2010, the theme park landscape was changed forever by the opening of the Hogsmeade section of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Islands of Adventure. I feel like that should have like a little trademark logo at the end of it. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
And in 2014, the Diagon Alley section of the Wizarding World opened in the studios. Both obviously widely successful lands which offer truly immersive experiences, featuring rides, shows, merchandise, and of course, food. That's why we're here.
Today we want to give you an in-depth overview of the food in Hogsmeade, and we will save Diagon Alley for a future episode. Sprinkled throughout this deep dive, we will each be sharing a little bit more about our own personal Potter fandom, such as our Hogwarts house and our favorite Hogsmeade memories. Kayla, will you start us off before we jump into Hogsmeade?
Yes. So I'm a Gryffindor, and my favorite Hogsmeade memory, I will not talk about this because I already have, but I got engaged in front of Hogwarts. So that is my favorite.
Yes.
My second favorite, I don't remember if I told you guys this. I think I might have. But I went to Universal before the last premiere of the last Harry Potter movie. So me and my two friends spent the day in Hogsmeade and then went to the City Walk movie theater to see the premiere.
Wow.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's cool.
It was so cool. It was like, I'm so thankful that my parents took us and they stayed up until like 3 a.m. because it was a midnight movie premiere. So, it was a longer movie. They picked us up. Like, it was kind of nuts. but it was probably the most memorable trip of my life, other than, again, the obvious proposal that is life-changing. I don't know. I don't think it was Universal specifically that did it. I just think the fandom, there were a lot of people that went nuts with cosplay on that day. So there was like a Snape walking around that it was wildly accurate and was like playing the part. There was someone that had a phoenix that was like super lifelike.
Wow.
And they could control it like under their cloak. Like, oh yeah. I mean, imagine you're going to get like some of the biggest Harry Potter fans going to the theme park on that day to then go at night. And it was so cool.
Yeah. That really sounds it. Wow.
I want to go back.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick off with the main eatery in Hogsmeade, the iconic Three Broomsticks. This is a quick service restaurant that offers mobile order and is open all day long, is one of the few places to find breakfast in the parks. For breakfast, which is served from park open until 10:30, they offer 5 different platters. These platters are $18.99 for adults, but there's also a child's option for $13.49, which is the same food in smaller portions. First up is the traditional English breakfast, which is fresh scrambled eggs, sausage links, black pudding, English bacon, baked beans, grilled tomato, sautéed mushrooms, and breakfast potatoes.
Can I just say that in England, we just call that bacon? Sorry.
English bacon.
Yeah.
Well, here you have to call it English bacon, because if it just said bacon here, we would be very
that's
confused by what.
Oh yeah. Wait, isn't it different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because yours is the streaky and ours is the full ration.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, I just couldn't resist that.
Tracy, do you like black pudding?
I love black pudding. It divides people here. It's got to be cooked properly, though.
Have you ever had it here?
Yes.
Is it cooked properly?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
It needs to be crispy on the outside. It needs to be, you slice it and make sure that both sides are cooked until they go a little crunchy. Yeah, so it's almost like a caramelization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Okay. All right, and then for something a little more familiar for us stateside muggles, there's also an American breakfast, which has scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, crisp bacon, American bacon, and link sausage with butter croissant.
That sounds good. I have just noticed something, though. It says breakfast potatoes on the English breakfast.
Is that not a thing for you guys, or?
Nope. That's a novelty when we come over there. So,
interesting.
Nope,
that is interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want a quick add. With those, you also get a drink, and you can get butterbeer.
Yes.
That's right.
True.
A paid-for drink, which is awesome.
Yes, it is.
I need some sugar in the morning.
That's quite the sugar rush.
It is.
It's like eating that crepe first thing. Both of those are too sweet for me. Both.
There's also a porridge breakfast with old-fashioned steamed oats, fresh fruit, and a butter croissant. Next up is a continental breakfast, a colorful array of fresh fruit served with croissants accompanied by assorted jams. And last but not least is the pancake breakfast, featuring 3 fluffy buttermilk pancakes, crisp bacon, link sausage, and a butter croissant. Available beverages include pumpkin juice, hot tea, coffee, juice, and milk. So those are outside of the butterbeer.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't like breakfast?
Y'all know how I feel about those gluten-free pancakes.
Yes, we do. I wish we had a vegan option for breakfast other than trying to piece something together.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad. Because you're right, this is one of the only places to get breakfast out of 3 in the 2 parks.
Which is crazy. People are there early. Feed them.
I know. Not everybody's staying at a resort that has breakfast.
Exactly. I've always wondered as well why the snack stand's never open before 11.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Same. It is. I completely agree.
All that lost revenue.
Right.
But did I dream this, or was it in our chat, that you can make your own breakfast up of sides?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can get all the sides.
Yeah.
And I think the old-fashioned steamed oats are vegan too. You just have to modify that and not get the butter croissant.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's a lot of work for
Yeah.
breakfast at either of the Harry Potter restaurants.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating.
It would be nice if they would just offer a vegan platter.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I feel like, they have all the pieces to do it. Just like put a button on the register and then like put it, you don't even have to put it on the menu in the restaurant. Just put it on the app or something.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
Just make it a little easier. Cause then you have to go in there and be like, okay, I want potatoes. I want, what else is on there? I can't remember what else they have for breakfast other than that.
I think those ended up as a separate portion or a separate section of the notes. The diagonally for for Leaky Cauldron. I think that's, you guys know how much I was fighting with these menus trying to get everything put together, but
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's, you can get the veggie sides. It's just not
made easy for you.
Experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little interesting. I feel like I'm in my head, having not seen the porridge breakfast, of thinking of I could get like bacon, potatoes, tomatoes, this, that for $18.99, or I could get oatmeal with fruit.
Yeah.
For $18.99. That stuck out to me, but I also don't know the portion and that sort of thing. But breakfast is a little like, I love breakfast and there are options for me, but this is where it's my personality that gets in the way of breakfast and not my allergies, because I am very much when I get to the parks, like I'm there early and I get attraction. I try to get a lot done in the morning so that I can kind of chill the rest of the day. So stopping for breakfast, there's some like mental block that I have of like sitting down for breakfast is not at all available. Like that's not even an option because it goes against the way that I like to really enjoy the parks is that, you get a lot done in the morning so you can chill the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So that's been the biggest barrier for me, honestly, is not that there aren't options or that it doesn't look good or I don't want to pay it. It's like, I'd honestly rather have a granola bar and then like an early lunch somewhere once I've already knocked out Velocicoaster and Hagrid's and Spider-Man or something.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You almost need like a hand pie or something to walk and eat, like there you go. There's my tip.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to lunch and dinner, you can find a spare ribs platter, a rotisserie smoked chicken platter, or if you can't decide between those two, you can get the chicken and spare ribs platter, which has a smaller portion of both meats. All three of these platters are served with corn on the cob and roasted potatoes. There is a shepherd's pie dish, which is ground beef, lamb, and vegetables crowned with potatoes and served with a side garden salad. There is also a plant-based option, the mushroom pie platter, which is stewed jackfruit and mushroom pie served with cucumber tomato side salad with lemon, thyme, vinaigrette dressing. You can also get classic fish and chips served with tartar sauce. These entrees range from $17 to $21. And that mushroom pie platter hardly ever has any jackfruit in it, just FYI.
Really?
If anyone's turned off by jackfruit, you'll find like one piece in it. So don't worry.
Okay. They also have beef pasties, not pasties, so I'm glad I got this. The pasties are something completely different.
They're very different.
Yes. That comes with a garden salad, and they have flaky pastry pies filled with ground beef, vegetables and potatoes, served with a side salad and a choice of dressing. You can also get a cup of soup, which is either leek and potato or split pea and ham, which is delicious. There's also the soup and salad combo, or a rotisserie smoked chicken salad, and pricing starts at $5.99 through to $14.99 plus tax. If you are feeding a whole lot of people though, the Three Broomsticks has a unique option called the Great Feast, which costs $74.99, but it's meant to feed at least 4 adults, which works out at only $18.75 per person, which isn't too bad. The first course is a huge fresh garden salad tossed with the signature vinaigrette dressing, and the main course is a combination of rotisserie smoked chicken and spare ribs, corn on the cob, and roast potatoes and other vegetables.
Yum.
Yum.
It is so much food. Like when you think of a salad meant to feed multiple people, they legitimately come out with a giant bowl, like what your mom would serve at a barbecue.
Wow.
Of like filled to the like a giant silver bowl filled to the top with salad that has croutons and other things in it too. So it's not I honestly think this could feed more than 4 people looking at what comes out, how much meat there is. There's a huge portion of the potatoes, 4 full corn cobs, plus the other vegetables. So if you're there with I don't know that this would be great for a family with younger kids that might, turn their nose up at something like ribs, but a big group of friends, I think this would be a really great option. I bet you could get it split even further than 4.
Quite possible.
Yeah, I was reading online. It was like 4 to 7 minimum. That I think I saw a group had 6 and they had leftovers.
Wow.
Note, I noticed I've gotten this before. I think I always say gluten-free, so maybe this is where I was fine. If you do have an allergy, if you have a gluten allergy, this is good. Tell them you're gluten-free. There'll be no croutons. And it said online that something about the barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. So I'd never noticed that before.
No barbecue sauce on the ribs, I think, is what it is.
Yep. So just make sure you tell your server that you have the allergy.
That's good to know.
I love this food. This is the last time I went, my friend wanted to go twice. I didn't even care because it's so good. The only thing that disappoints me is the rotisserie chicken salad. It's delicious. However, for the cost, it's very little chicken that I feel like you're better off getting the chicken meal itself and maybe getting like a side salad or getting a salad somewhere else. I'll have to get your vegetables at a different location.
Yeah.
So that's my only little tidbit. All right, for younger witches and wizards, the children's menu has 4 choices: fish and chips, chicken legs, chicken fingers, or macaroni and cheese. These are all served with grapes and applesauce and cost $8.49. For between $4 and $7, you can get an a la carte side order of roasted potatoes, which are delicious, a baked potato, also delicious, corn on the cob, seasoned wedge fries, watermelon, pineapple, or a garden salad. Desserts range from $5 to $7 and include butterbeer potted cream, butterbeer ice cream, a cup of ice cream, freshly baked apple pie, and a chocolate trifle.
I got it. Yeah.
I can't have the apple pie, but it looks amazing. I've been seeing it a lot getting eaten, and I'm real jealous.
Oh,
I feel the same way. I love apple pie. And then they came out with, Mel's new menu and it has apple pie. I'm like, can we just get some vegan apple pie?
I mean, it can't be that difficult.
Apple pie.
Yeah.
Make everyone happy.
Absolutely.
What if HHN, they have a vegan gluten-free apple pie? We'll be like,
I think I would die. I don't know. That would be amazing.
They hurt us.
That would be so good.
All right. For the sake of time, we are saving full descriptions and reviews of all the amazing and incredible Wizarding World beverages for a future episode. But the 3 Broomsticks offers all of your Butterbeer options, so the hot, the regular, or frozen, in both regular or souvenir cups. And as a note, this is the only place in Hogsmeade that you can get the vegan foam for the Butterbeer. And on another note, the hot Butterbeer cannot be made vegan or dairy-free regardless of which foam topping you pick, because the drink itself contains dairy. So other drink choices include the pumpkin fizz, pumpkin juice, gilly water, sparkling water, lemonade, non-alcoholic ciders, iced tea, hot cocoa, coffee, milk, draft beer, and for a whopping $0, a courtesy cup of water, which I found amusing when I was looking at all of these menus.
Yeah. I wish they would add that to everything, all the mobile orders. It's only on some of them, but you can get a cup of water instead of having to ask someone, which is great.
Yeah,
that would be great. And
would be.
Just as a note, the gilly water is just water. It's their version of bottled water. That is the only bottle of water that you can get in the Wizarding World, because obviously Muggle companies like Aquafina and Zephyr Hills do not exist in the in the Wizarding World. So they take that opportunity. It is $6 for a bottle of water. So please bring your refillable water bottles if you are on a budget when it comes to that. But if you see Gilly water in all these different places and it's in multiple other descriptions, it's just plain bottled water.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You mean it's magical water?
It's magic bottled water. It allows you to exist in the wizarding world with no repercussions for it.
Yeah, breathe underwater. No, it doesn't. Do not do that, children. Wow. Yeah, so is there anything here that anybody's had that they particularly liked or disliked?
It makes me really upset that the hot butterbeer is not vegan without, the base isn't vegan. It makes me really sad.
That's crazy that one is and one isn't.
Yeah. It's pretty upsetting, especially on a cold day, which I know is rare here in Florida, but it does happen.
It does.
I tried to make my own hot butterbeer once. It was an epic fail.
Oh dear.
I really tried though. It did not work.
Yeah.
That's a story for another time. But I attempted it because I was like, this is happening. I need to make this happen. It didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't try it at home or yourself.
Well, as you all know, I'm not a Butterbeer fan, so I can't really weigh in on this this whole debate.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a sweets fan, but I love hot butterbeer. But I mean, then that's it. And I would prefer to split it. Like, I forget who was talking. It was about Shelby the crepe. Like, I'd rather, usually with any sweet, it's like a couple bites or a couple sips.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that about the hot butterbeer, that it's not as sweet as the other ones, supposedly. I don't know.
But. I also have it on very good authority that a hot butterbeer can cure a hangover. That is not, again, not me speaking from personal experience, like for real, but I have it on very good authority that it's a great, if you've had some fun at Red Coconut Club the night before or places alike, that it's a great first beverage for the next
I guess that sugar boost.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess
the hot very specifically. So
interesting.
Something about it.
All right.
As far as the rest of the food at Three Broomsticks, I love the rotisserie chicken platter. The spare ribs are good. I like the combo platter. It's basically the same. It's almost exactly the same food as what you get at Thunder Falls Terrace, which is one of my other favorites. They
That's
just have
good
ribs
food.
instead of the pork pernil. But it's so good. I've never found it super greasy. It's very flavorful. I never thought I'd be like, I want to gnaw on a corn cob while I'm in a theme park, but it really hits the spot. So I like going here for lunch and things like that. But it just depends on where I am at what time of the day, whether or not, because like I said, timing wise, I usually hit Hogsmeade first thing in the morning. So if I'm not going to stop for breakfast, I'm often over in Jurassic Park or another section of the park by the time I'm ready to eat lunch.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure we've only had breakfast here, which is amazing.
Yeah. I've had almost everything now that I'm thinking about it, because I've had the feast. I've loved everything. I think it's, as Kelly said, it's not very greasy. I always feel like, and I don't want to get into this because this is a whole other topic of like healthy food. I consider it pretty healthy food in that it's not super greasy. I don't find it really heavy. It's a meal that I can eat and I'm not bogged down the rest of the day, especially again in Orlando where it's hot and riding rides. Yeah, I really love, and I love Universal potatoes are magical, and that
is the truth.
Harry Potter, the Harry Potter potatoes are like extra magical, and I don't know why. Another tip, I think we might have said this, but when I went with my friend, we ordered one chicken entree, and then she just ordered a baked potato. So then I had half the chicken and the potato that it comes with, and then the corn, and then she had the baked potato and her half of chicken. And so like it was a nice, like I guess, she had the corn. Like I didn't want corn. That was the one thing on that day. I just wasn't in the mood for it. So it worked out pretty perfectly that I think it was $18. So yeah, like about $9 split and we had plenty of food for women in our 30s.
That's not bad.
I was going to say that putting this together, and I'm typing out baked potato, roasted potatoes, potato wedge fries. I had the thought of Hogsmeade would be a great place to be a hobbit. And then I was like, I think that is the nerdiest thing I have ever thought in my life, of crossing my fandoms together. I've just had a picture in my mind of like Merry and Pippin eating in the Three Broomsticks. So I wanted to share that image with all of you.
But we do eat a lot of potatoes over this way.
That's true.
Yeah. Just not tots.
I feel like
tots is not a thing here. Why not?
Oh.
Terrible.
It's a sad thing to not have.
I know. I'm very sad about it.
It sounds like we need to have like a potato crawl.
Oh my gosh, Shelby, that's brilliant.
I could just eat all the potatoes because all of them should be vegan as long as we don't add any butter or anything to them. So we should be good. We can get a jacket potato, roasted potato, all the potatoes.
Tots,
just
we could then go over to
a potato party.
What's happening?
Potato crawl.
Wow. That could be our first like reel or something, is like ranking the potatoes.
All the
that would be awesome.
Wow.
Before we move on to the rest of your Hogsmeade options, will you share a bit of your Potter backstory with us, Kelly?
Yeah, sure. I'm a huge Potter nerd. I am a Ravenclaw. I thought for a long time I was a Gryffindor, but I'm 100% a Ravenclaw, having just made a Potter and Tolkien crossover reference. But I think as far as Hogsmeade memories go, to kind of stick out to me, I was working at Disney in 2010, in the summer of 2010 when Hogsmeade opened. We did not go for the opening, but we were there within the first couple of weeks of it being open. And I was there with really good friends, and we didn't care that we were spending the whole, I think we waited like 3 hours for Forbidden Journey, but it was just such a fun experience to be with friends there and seeing it. And it was something that it was the first time I was really seeing something new in a long time. And it was something that I loved so much and cared a lot about. So I have some really fun memories from that experience. And then more recently, it was at the Weekender when we watched the Hogwarts Night, Christmas Castle show all together. You know, that was my first night there because I couldn't make it for the first night of the event. And having met Kayla and got to spend time with everybody and all of our other friends that I'd made in that day. It was like, I got very weepy during the show. It was my first time seeing the Christmas Castle show too. So I was like looking around at like people that when it was that instantaneous, like, I think I'm going to be friends with these people for the rest of my life sort of event of looking around and being like, I'm with my people in a place that I love during my favorite holiday. This is just so cool. Like I'd really gone back and forth about whether or not to make the trip, of the expense and things like that. And I was just like looking around of like these new friends that were now family, and experiencing the Hogwarts show together was such a special memory to me.
Oh,
that's really sweet.
It is.
That Christmas show is just tear jerking on its own.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then adding in the amazing people that were there.
Well, it was pretty special, wasn't it?
Yes.
So cool.
Oh. Sorry, I've got a lump in my throat.
Oh, no. Don't do that, because then I'll get one, and then we'll just Shelby and Kayla have to finish the episode. Divide and conquer.
Yeah. That helped. That's good. I'm back.
There we go.
Okay. Attached to the 3 broomsticks, you'll find HogsHead Pub. The secret meeting place of Dumbledore's army features a wide selection of beverages. This includes all of the drinks found at 3 broomsticks, plus a variety of other unique beverages such as Otter's Fizzy Orange Juice and Fishy Green Ale. They also serve domestic draft beers in addition to the Wizarding World specific beers, which we will touch on later. This location has a specialty beer found only here, simply called the HogsHead Brew.
Yeah, and they also serve liquor here, including fire whiskey, but for licensing issues, they cannot mix any alcohol into the Wizarding World beverages like pumpkin juice or butterbeer. Have a tip for that, though. Because there are no muggle sodas in either portion of the parks. You are also very limited on mixes available to you, so think through that before you order yourself a magical cocktail. This is also where you can find the Bucks Fizz Mimosa style cocktail that we mentioned earlier. And when the lines get too long for the outdoor carts, the HogsHead is a great option for grabbing a butterbeer or something else. And it's air conditioned. So
it's nice in there.
It is.
And people don't really know it's there sometimes.
I know,
it feels
crazy.
Like.
I don't understand why. I find my way in there very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Has anybody had the fishy green ale?
It's not vegan, so I can't have
Oh,
it.
no.
What?
Yeah.
Boba is something that is a texture issue for me, so I've never even checked. Shelby, does it have dairy in it? Is it?
Yeah. I think it's the base that has dairy in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the drink itself, as far as I know, which is annoying.
Yeah. Because it's popping boba as well, isn't it, in this one?
Yeah.
Because, I don't like the popping boba. I only like the tapioca. It's unique. We were put onto it. Who put us onto it?
Wasn't it Grace?
I think it was Grace. She dragged us into, what's it called over in Hogsmeade? I forgot what
she dragged you in.
Oh, she did. She did.
In Hogsmeade. Do you mean Fountain of Fair Fortune?
That's the one, yes. Which we actually, for some reason, had no idea existed. I mean,
me neither. Me. I can't even speak. That's how surprised I was.
You turned into a
Muppet
Muppet
on this place last time.
And so she bought Lee one. She bought me a beer instead because I was like, not sure. I'll have a sip. It was really good, but I don't think I could drink a whole one.
That's why I haven't ordered it. I have to go with Grace, and maybe she'll let me sip hers.
But it is surprisingly good.
I definitely want to try it, and I think I actually would really like it. Mm-hmm. I just think for the money, I wouldn't want a whole one of it.
No.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll try it first.
Yeah. Can Universal start serving mini versions of all these drinks for people who can't drink the whole thing? I'll buy a half, a shot. Can I get a shot of Butterbeer?
What if they did?
Wait,
a flight? We need a Wizarding World flight.
That's where I was going, Tracy.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
a flight. Pumpkin juice.
Now that they have multiple different beers available too, it would be cool to try all of them. But why not get a little flight of everything else too?
Yeah. Agreed.
Serve it on a broomstick handle.
Oh my god!
A little Nimbus. Was it Nimbus? I don't know what number it is.
I want to. Near broomstick handle.
All right, I don't want to say this because I don't want Universal to necessarily do it, but I would pay an outrageous amount of money to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And have the souvenir, get the souvenir broomstick handle, have the memory of doing it. Oh my god. And it's also, there's a big trend of mocktails that really see. So it'd be really cool to have the beer option and then also a mocktail option of these specialty wizarding drinks. It's perfect.
Agreed.
They could have a Butterbeer flight.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They could they could run with this. Yes, you can't mix the liquor into anything. But if you go around the corner after you've bought a pumpkin juice,
don't let them see you do it, though.
No. Yes, I would have fought them. And a fire whiskey. I did this a number of years ago at Horror Nights, and we kind of dubbed it the jack-o'-lantern. And I took one sip. It cost me nearly $30. I took one sip and went, holy crap, I've made a mistake. It was one of the worst things I have ever drunk in my life. Doesn't go. It doesn't work together. But I forced that down because I was not wasting money.
I've heard
fire whiskey's not cheap.
Yeah, I've heard the fire whiskey's good in the hot butterbeer, but again, that is all I can't.
Yeah, maybe better in butterbeer, but not in pumpkin juice. Very disappointed.
Yeah, those flavors would definitely fight each other. They're both very cinnamon. I guess.
It was just overpowering.
Oof.
No, I will stick with my beers.
So Tracy, what house are you? I don't know if I know this. What house are you?
What house do you think I am?
I would say Ravenclaw, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
I was between Ravenclaw and Gryffindor.
Oh, interesting.
I would be between Ravenclaw and Slytherin, but
I'm gonna guess Slytherin because that just hasn't. Yeah, Kelly, I agree. But
I am a Ravenclaw. I always felt I was, and then I was sorted multiple times into Ravenclaw. However, when the new thing opened, apparently I have a hint of Slytherin. I can't think why. So I could be a Slitherclaw, but yeah, I'm most definitely Ravenclaw.
Lee is a squib.
I think you're right. He is a Hufflepuff. I think he's a little disappointed to be a Hufflepuff. Come on, he's a big softie. Of course he's a Hufflepuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Memory. Oh, so many memories in here. I always love when our favourite conductor is on and he spots us, because basically anybody he's with gets shoved out the way. And he just yells at us, and it's kind of like, oh, this is like so cool but so embarrassing. But also staying with the train, having the little photo session at the weekender where we had to go under the barriers, and they were roping us back in, and people walked past going, who are they? Why are they getting special treatment? We just took over that area, and that was one of the coolest moments, one of my favourite memories. But also our youngest was chosen for Ollivanders. And
that's awesome.
That was
that's
awesome. Cool. They have zero memory of it.
But you do.
Totally worth it. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Didn't take a single photograph while it was happening because it was just, we were in the moment. But yeah, I think most of the memories are around people and experiences, and meeting you lot and other listeners and gatherings. It's just always even more magical then.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just a really cool place, isn't it?
Very cool.
Yes,
that it is.
I could live there.
Oh, easily.
All right. So then next, the Magic Neep, which is, it exists.
It really does. I swear.
Okay. I am aware now that it exists. I'm aware of how to spell it now.
Kelly, it's not your fault though. Like, it's nowhere. Like, there's not an app or anything. It's not information you could readily easily find.
True.
So it's not your fault.
I mean, it's not like I've been there dozens of times. Seen it with my physical eyes, but
it kind of blends in though.
Yeah.
And it's right by the castle. And if I've made it that far into Hogsmeade, I'm not thinking about a gilly water or an apple. Like, I'm going for the castle.
All right, this is a good point. So the Magic Neep is not on the app. It's not really listed out. I don't even think when I Googled it, it was hard to find.
Neither is the HogsHead. And I'm convinced the HogsHead is actually a speakeasy based on how hard it was for me to find any sort of menu. The closest thing I found to a menu was like 6 years old. So
I love
the idea it's actually a speakeasy. I love the idea by word of mouth.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So if you're walking from the train to Hogwarts, the Magic Neep is on your left after the bathrooms. Mm-hmm. And it's a food cart. It sells gilly water, other bottled beverages, fresh fruit, potato chips or crisps, and a rotating menu of snacks, including empanadas, churros, the vegan shepherd's pasty pie, and soft pretzels.
I just want to note here that the shepherd's pasty pie or the hand pie or the vegan hand pie, it all has different names, but it's the same thing no matter where you find it. So
every time I see it
rotates names.
Yeah. It annoys me though because it's a shepherd's pie pasty, not a shepherd's pasty pie. It's shepherd's pie in a pasty.
You and Lee both crazy.
Yeah. We're British. Right. And also the very, very British empanadas and churros, obviously.
I know. Those are so random. They just started adding those that I've noticed. They didn't really have them before, and now they're there once in a while. It's weird. Anyway.
I've also definitely seen, sorry, I'm going back to the Magic Neep. I've seen it not have anyone there. So I'm curious if it's not on the app, if it's not always open. So on non-busy day, you might not see it open, but on a busy day, hopefully you'll be able to grab a snack if you need it.
Yeah.
Food carts like that, I understand maybe not being on the app, but the HogsHead, the HogsHead just blows. I think I'm all up in arms about this because of how hard it was for me to find the information on it. But the fact that Fountain of Fair Fortune and the Hopping Pot both have their full menu on both on the app and the website, it was crazy trying to figure out HogsHead stuff. And even just in general, I mean, I'm hopeful these episodes are helpful to people of just finding a comprehensive list of what you can find where in the wizarding world for how insanely popular this place is and how many vlogs and, blogs and websites and things like that people dedicate to this. It's pretty rare to find a pretty comprehensive, and it does change often. I'll give it that. But even with that, it was tricky to find some of this stuff. So I'm really hopeful these episodes are going to help people figure out what to do if they happen to be listening and planning a trip for the first time or aren't super familiar or only go in there to ride Hagrid's and Forbidden Journey and things like that.
But you know why it's difficult to find the information, don't you?
Because it's magical.
Because you're a muggle.
Yes.
That's it. Keep the muggles out.
How insulting. Why are you making assumptions she's a muggle? She just told us her house. We know she's a witch.
Indeed.
True.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right. So if your sweet tooth is craving a treat, Honeydukes has a wide array of both packaged and fresh goodies. And while this is technically a merchandise location and not food and beverage operated, you can still walk away with bags full of cauldron cakes, pumpkin pasties, exploding bonbons, fizzing whizbees, acid pops, chocolate frogs, assorted fudge, and of course, Birdie Bot's every flavor beans. And if you're still in the mood for something sweet, Hogsmeade offers 2 freestanding butterbeer carts that serve both regular and frozen butterbeer.
Can I tell you guys something really quick about those butterbeer carts? One day in my group, somebody commented on a butterbeer post and they were like, yeah, I was able to get the vegan foam tape at the stand near the bridge that goes to Jurassic Park. And I was like, no way. No way. There's no way this is real. And they wouldn't add it there. It's too complicated. But I went anyway to go and ask. It was not real. I got trolled really hard. But I'm like, I need to know if this could possibly be a thing or not. You know what I mean? And then I had to go back and I think I told that person, no, I don't know what they got. It was regular butterbeer foam topping. I don't know what the team ever told them or what they assumed was non-dairy topping, but I was like, I don't think that's a change Universal is implementing, unfortunately.
No,
which sucks, but anyway,
that's
my story.
So out of these, I love the dark chocolate frogs. I've been hearing a lot about fizzing whizbees, which I didn't realize what they are, and now I really want to get them next time. So they're chocolate covered. I think they're dark chocolate covered strawberry pop rock. So they do fizz in your mouth.
Okay.
Oh. I don't know that I would put those 2 flavors together. Any flavor pop rock with dark chocolate. But
yeah. I think it's definitely I don't think it's, the best candy ever, and it definitely has that bit of magic that something unique happens with the fizzing. And then I can't have this, but I've heard a lot about the ginger newts. That it has a cult following, this little ginger newt cookie.
Oh.
Weird things pop up on my socials. I can sound
it.
Is it supposed to be gingerbread? Is that what it is? I don't know what any of these are. Sorry. Other than the frogs.
I'm assuming it's, I think so. Yeah. What's funny is for as gorgeous as a lot of their baked goods are, have you seen them? They're so stupid looking.
I have seen them.
It looks like a 5-year-old made the cookie.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
But the people on my social media love this ginger new cookie.
You have found a very niche corner of the internet.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna look this up and see if I could find pictures of these because they sound ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't have too much experience to speak of in Honeydukes, but it is fun to go in and pretend like it so adds to the theming.
Yeah.
Because that is like you feel like a kid in there because, through the books and movies, like Honeydukes is one of the things that everybody is most excited about when they're going to Hogsmeade. And so you picture yourself as a young kid being able to go in there and experience all of these things for the first time.
Yeah.
It's so funny you say that. I rarely buy. Every time we buy the frog, but that's it. And we don't typically get it at Honeydukes. But I go in every trip, and I always look at the case. I never get anything, but there's just something about looking at this case of like magical baked goods that's like, look, it's so pretty. Not the ginger nut cookie. Everything else.
I'm glad I'm not the only one going in there and looking longingly at these desserts that I cannot have. And I'm like, one day I'm going to walk in here. It'll be the one day that I wasn't going to come in, and then I did anyway. And there's going to be something I can eat. I just know it, but it won't happen. But
that would be amazing.
That's the hope.
And I've had the beans. Kelly? Can you have the beans?
Yeah, they're just. Again, I'm not a big candy person. I'm not a big sweets person. I've had them for novelty's sake, but don't love regular jelly beans and don't get kind of grossed out by the thought that I could very easily be putting something purposefully disgusting
in
my mouth. But that's so I've had some of them, but it's just not where I'm going to spend my money is usually how they're cool to look at and cool to gift to other people and things like that. But
I had them twice, both of I think the first time Hogsmeade opened and the first time Diagon Alley opened. And I had the first pack with friends and going around the circle. We had people watching us in Hogsmeade because my friend would get one and oh, strawberry, and other friend would get one banana. And I would get one and be like, oh my God, it's throw up. And it was good, me, bad. Good, me, bad. Which I think I'm the best. I found it the most funny thing. I was crying, laughing at the suffering I was doing, eating these really gross beans. And then my second memory, I have to share this. My pop that is no longer with us. I have lots of amazing memories. I have 2 Harry Potter amazing memories with him that I brought home the Bertie Bott's beans. And I told him, don't eat these. These are not regular beans. And you see where this is going. I walk away. I come back, and he has a bowl, and he's eating them. And he's making a face, but he just is eating them. And I'm like, Pop, no, those are gross flavors. And he's like, I was wondering why you got gross flavored beans.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
I love the beans for that story.
That's crazy.
All right, quick survey. If you could be transported to Wizarding World, Hogsmeade right now, and could be given one thing off of any of the things that we've talked about so far, what would you pick?
I'm gonna go with pasty pie. Or pie pasty. Whatever we're calling it nowadays. We get pasty.
Hot butterbeer.
Okay. I'm going
something warm and cozy.
Yeah. I'm going for something that was only very, very briefly touched on. But I'm going in the HogsHead, and I'm either having a Wizard's Brew or a Dragon Scale.
Wizard's Brew is so good.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'd probably go for the rotisserie chicken platter. I'm really hungry also, so that might be playing a role into it. I would love to not have to go cook dinner after this. I'd love to just have a magical rotisserie chicken platter pop up in front of me.
But, like in the Great Hall where the food just appears.
Yes.
I really want a kitchen
so cool.
like that.
That would be amazing.
It would. Okay, so before we move on to dessert, Shelby, it's your turn to tell us a little bit more about your love of the Wizarding World. So what house are you?
So I'm a Hufflepuff. Yay.
I knew that.
Hooray.
I don't feel like I fit into any of the other houses at all. Hufflepuff seems like it's me. So I'll take it. So I have probably too many stories to pick from. I'm going to actually pick my favorite memory for Hogsmeade as the day that the vegan butterbeer launched, because it was like the most exciting day, you guys. I can't even describe to you. Kelly or Kayla, one of you, I think, asked me to tell this story in a previous episode at one point. So I'm going to tell it. Awesome. So in my Facebook group, someone had posted this like weird random, like it was almost like a press release that said like vegan butterbeer is coming and it's coming tomorrow. And this was on March 1st, 2023. And we were all like, what does that mean? Like, we have vegan butterbeer, like we can remove the foam. But then we did some more research and discovered that they were releasing the vegan foam. And my friend Tyler, who worked with the Protego Foundation, I don't know if you guys know what they do, but they're basically like a Harry Potter vegan activist group, essentially.
Okay.
They had been campaigning for vegan butterbeer for years at this point. And so he actually flew out. I don't remember where he was living at the time, either Colorado or California, but he flew out and he met me in the morning and we were at the entrance to Islands like before rope drop. And we were so excited. We like ran to the Wizarding World and we were like doing spells and stuff because nothing was open yet. And we were just hanging out. And then we go to Three Broomsticks when it opened. And we were, everybody else is there for breakfast, but we're like, we need the vegan butterbeer. Like, we're freaking out right now kind of thing. So cool. And so we go out to the register and we order it. And then the people are like, oh, you have to wait. Like, I guess they didn't even have it ready yet. That's how, like,
wow.
It's new. It wasn't ready. They were like, come back in like a half hour, 45 minutes. So then we were messing around doing more spells. Like we're like, what do we do? Like, we have all this energy to burn. We just want the vegan butterbeer so badly. But we were the first people to try it there. And it was an amazing experience. Then we decided we would go over to Diagon Alley because like naturally you would just have it in both parks. And then so we went to the other park and then we filmed like a little video. We got vegan butterbeer in both parks. And it was a magical morning and I was happy to spend that with him. So it was really fun and cool to be there when something like that launched because that was huge for the vegan community and people who have dairy allergies, anybody who can't have the regular foam. It was exciting for all of us. So yeah. That's one of my favorite memories.
That's a really cool one as well.
Both parks, but
Yeah. That would be me with if they make a gluten-free crepe.
Yeah. You'd be there first thing, right?
Yeah. Which Shelby, you please come with me. And then even if we get vegan and I can get gluten-free and you can be a part of another monumental allergy food thing.
I already said I would be up for rope dropping the crepe stand. So.
Okay. We're going to rope drop the crepe stand when you guys
the day after our
down.
Potato crawl. Schedule our potato crawl for the day before the day after, and we'll do it far enough ahead of time for you to get over here, Tracy, for it. So.
Yes, definitely. Tracy has to be here for it. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
I will sell one of Lee's kidneys to get over for that.
You can stay home and recover while you're over here.
Yeah, sure.
That's not morbid at all. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Okay, on that note, it is time to wrap things up before we dig ourselves into a deeper hole. No, we don't have time for formal dessert this week after too many licorice ones. So our informal dessert this week is our monthly invitation for you to connect with us. There's plenty of room at a table of friends and we'd love to hear from you.
You can find the podcast on all the usual podcast platforms, and please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. Find us on Facebook at Taste of Universal, on Instagram at Taste of Universal Podcast, and follow Shelby on Instagram at Universal Orlando Vegans.
You can email all your questions and comments to thetasteofuniversal@gmail.com. For all your other Universal news and content, go and listen to our network host, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
As well as all the other podcasts on the network. Rush of Fear for all your year-round Halloween Horror Nights news, reviews, and chat. And the Theme Park Duo for coverage of everything West Coast. Please like, subscribe, and rate them all.
We hope you enjoyed the 5th episode of The Taste of Universal. Our next episode will be out on June 8th, but until then, thanks for tuning in and don't forget to tip your server.